Hi Pisces, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Pisces, this is your general reading starting today on the 20th of October, 2020, if you will. 2020. I just want a little disclaimer here before we start. I've kept having these technical issues and it freaking drives me nuts. What can help you if this video is lagging on your end? What you can do is change the speed, probably there on your video. You click this little settings, the button there, which corrects the speed. It's not probably speed, it's probably, you call it probably resolution. Where it says 320, you click the little 320 button, and that seems to solve most of people's issues with the lagging of the video. I never know it. I think I'm more in alignment with my own energy now. I fixed everything that is possible to fix, even on my own research and with a bit of help. So it should be fine on my end. It's fine as long as I'm in the recording thing where I'm actually recording it. It's fine on Vimeo, but it's not fine on YouTube. So I think it's a YouTube issue and actually not a me issue and not a Vimeo issue, which feels good because I thought, and probably was me there for a bit, that did not help. And I'm not helping now either because I'm so freaking resistant and I'm a bit paranoid that every video is going to be screwed up. So from now on, I just sort of need to not pay attention to it. I just need to sort of not care that it's lagging a bit, and so that I can get it out of my system and start to trust that it's going to work, or I'm the one who's going to mess it up, just thinking that it's going to mess it up. I believe in that kind of power. I believe I have that kind of power. So I just need to drop it. But what you can do is set it to 320 and hopefully you're in the clear. So starting today in your general reading, I've added this little deck for your life purpose. So I'm going to draw one card for your life purpose, Pisces, and it's called Life Purpose Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. And then I'm going to move over to the normal decks that I'm usually using. So let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. Pisces. Life purpose. The real one, a very special one. Please fast forward if you don't like the shuffling. Life purpose for Pisces. Wow, they're really taking their time. Very specific card. I heard writer. I heard writer in my head. So some writers out there for sure. Light and love. Wow. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Oh my God. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Pisces, that is absolutely gorgeous. And since I heard writer, it doesn't necessarily have to be writer. It can be writer for some. The feeling I get here is that you can bring light and love to through so many different mediums, like writing, healing, singing, painting, teaching. However, this is just showing up. Sometimes just showing up for your peers, showing up for your friends, showing up for your students, whatever your situation is, to just show up, and you yourself is having this light within you. Since this is, when I've been pulling these cards for all, like you're the last sign through the zodiac, like the whole reading list that I've gone down through, this life purpose seems to be very much like the foundation. I draw foundational cards here, but it seems to sort of almost has a bleeding through energy throughout the whole reading, so that light and love comes out here, and that you're spreading divine healing light everywhere you go. Is absolutely gorgeous, Pisces. Wow. I don't think I ever saw this card, and it's not that many. Like, you're used to these, you know, bad boys with 78 gazillion cards, and this is a card deck with 44 cards, and I don't know if I ever gotten that card. Wow. And usually we get 2 cards as a foundation, but you get 4. Wow, and you get 2 number 1. Strong new beginnings. With a lot of love here. I know it's not a love reading. Don't shoot the messenger. I know I do love readings also, and this is a general reading. But you know what? Love exists in the general as well. So, this is the order. Okay, memories of love. Number 6. 6 is all about the connection between you and your higher self, between you and your inner being. So this is where you are connecting in with your own heart. This is not necessarily with another person, feeling it with another person. This is where you sit and meditate. This is where you walk in nature. This is where you connect in with, you connect with your heart somehow, some way, through something. You can literally be lighting a candle and sitting and just watching the candle and just have your thoughts run by as much, going crazy as much as they want, while you're connecting with your heart. It's an ongoing message here, so I'm just going to start by saying that. And then we have number 9, which is unconditional love. I'm going to continue on this streak because we have light and love as the foundation here with the life purpose, and I see the rest of the cards coming out. So this is very much an unconditional type of love with the number 9 there. Divine, spiritual, beautiful number 9. With the tower in the back, but the tower doesn't say anything like major shifting. It's rather like this solitude card. It's interesting because it's the only card that I know the traditional tarot meaning of, and I don't know traditional tarot. A dear friend of mine pulled some, he's an Australian, he pulled some cards. I actually woke up to it last night, and it was like, oh, I sent a message, and like, you know, it's my time zone, like I'm here in Sweden, so it's the complete opposite. Why am I saying this? Right. Thank you. I was like, sometimes I just start talking and I don't know where I'm going with it, and because I'm just trusting the message. So yeah, and then he was like showing me all these different cards, and he's like, awesome, awesome. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. What does it mean? Like, I don't know traditional tarot. So maybe there is something, because I told you about completely opposites of the time zones right now. Waking up in the middle of the night might mean something to you. Having people, maybe not in, it might be in Australia, but like, I think New Zealand is as far away from Sweden as you can get. You sort of can't get any further away than that. So maybe like Australia is not the actual thing that means something to you, but whatever is the furthest away from you, whatever is the complete opposite from you, might have a meaning for you. Why I'm drawn to tell you that, because everything's happening to me all day, every day, and I don't feel inspired to tell you that. We have a wish fulfillment here going on. There's something in the works. It's very still. So yes, I was about to say, this is the only card that I know in traditional tarot. I just told you that whole story and not coming to the point. Sometimes it's a bit typical me. Yeah, so the point is here that solitude is all about the Hermit card in the traditional tarot, which means that you're sort of pulling back a bit. It doesn't mean that you're not out there. It doesn't mean that you're not engaging in other people. It doesn't mean that you don't sort of step outside of your door and wanting to be like where the social stuff is going on. But the Hermit mode is all about sort of going inwards, feeling like you really are choosing whatever feels the most truthful thing to choose at the moment, and very going inwards. Do you see the calmness in the back there? It's so calm. So the tower, the shift that you're seeking, if you're seeking a shift, the stuff that is going on for you right now is happening through stillness. Nothing major is going to happen. This is the clearest message that is coming out around this particular little thing here. Nothing major will happen for you unless you get still. So is not going to happen through more hard work. It's not going to happen if you like yell at the universe. It's not going to happen if you create more things to do on your to-do list. It's not happening where it's action. It's happening in the quiet. And there I get the writer again. And there's something about the blank page. So maybe you've been writing a lot up until a certain point, because it's one page there is, it's in text and one is blank. And it's sort of showing that, okay, so maybe there's a new story developing inside of you and it's waiting to come out on that blank page. It's a very serene feeling around this card. And then I have two number ones. I didn't talk about endings and new beginnings because it feels so drawn to the unconditional feeling here, the spiritual feeling around the number 9 there. But 9 always speaks also about endings, which always leads, you cannot have an ending without a new beginning. So and then we have double number 1, which with passion ignited and love begins. And because we have memories of love here, and then we've gone into solitude, in the hermit mode, and then it's like we're starting over. So whether you're in a committed relationship, whether you're single, whether you're not focused on love in the sense of romantic relationships at all, this is all about your own connection in with your heart, your own igniting passion within, like starting over, starting like you're waking up again, waking up to the new energy that is forming right now and coming into your own again. So perhaps you've been a bit quiet lately. And I mean, Pisces, with these full moons that has been going on, you might have felt them. It could have showed up as, like, for me, it showed up as the flu. I wasn't really having the flu, but like so many technical issues that they would take up the rest of the reading for me to tell you what technically has gone wrong for me lately. It's just unbelievable. And then sort of going into this tension to then sort of develop a cold. You could have dealt with feeling a bit low, feeling a bit slow. And so this is like coming out of that cold, coming out of that hermit mode and having passion ignited. And this is like the flame in your heart, the flame in your solar plexus, starting over, and how you really are enjoying this coming out stage again. Maybe perhaps some of you actually literally are coming out. And love begins. It's like we're starting over. Do it again and do it right. Starting over with the rainbow energy there, very much more in alignment. Do you still see the stillness? See the stillness in all of these, like just holding this candle and being completely still. The water is just, yeah, there's a little ring under around the candles, but completely still water. Solitude, completely still. It's like you go out and you look up in the sky and it's just complete quiet. Even this passion ignited, even though there's like a flame of fire, it's so still and calm, right? She's so collected and gathered with this very, very slow moving. It's even though we're even pouring water into the creek here, into the little water thingy, I think a creek is a bit bigger. I don't know, smaller creek. Even though you're pouring water into it, do you see how still it is, how calm the waters is? So around this love for yourself, and I also see these two bushes or two trees standing next to them. So there might be a Gemini situation going on for some of you guys. Might also be a Libra situation for some of you guys. Other than that, I just feel like this love that is starting to grow from within. It's like we've deleted anything, I don't know how to say that, like we've deleted anything. If you got your love, if you got your validation from any outside source, it's like we scratched that and we now have gone inwards and you're getting the love from within. And this calmness that it creates for you, it's going to be created all around you. Hence, the light and love, like how you really are spreading this beautiful energy right now. Like I said, it doesn't mean that you don't talk loud, or that you don't go to parties, or that you don't socialize, or what have you. It just feels like a very, very calm energy inside of you. And for some, it's going to lead to either passion ignited in your already existing relationship, like feeling like yummy stuff is really, like you're really finding your partner again, and it feels really, really nice. It feels calm and loving and friendly and very, still passion, but very calm. Or this is you, if you're single, you're actually finding a new person. We can go deeper and find out. So there's a lot of focus on just full completion with yourself, ending the old, but stepping in rather to the unconditioned of things, and with a brand new double beginning. And because we have those two sort of jumping out together, it's the number 11 there, 1-1, strong new beginnings, but 11 is all about stepping through a portal. And we have the 11-11 situation coming up on the 11th of November, which is like a portal that you can step through. You can use that energy to make things happen for you. But first, we have this beautiful full moon that is connected in with the 1st of October, because we have a double full moon within the same calendar month, which is quite rare. That's why we call it once in a blue moon. It's a blue moon. It's also being called, I don't know where it comes from, but it's being called the Hunter's Moon. That's on the 31st of October, so that's actual Halloween. So if you want to go into the whole, ooh, that's a bit ghosty. Yes, it is. The Hunter's Moon happening on Halloween. So let's go deeper and see what's going on with you, Pisces. Like, I want to be a bit quiet around your energy. I want to respect the energy that you're in. So maybe you're feeling like you're getting a lot of respect from people around you. Like all of a sudden they see you in a different light. They respect you. They almost talk to you in a different way. It's not like you walk around demanding respect. It's just like it almost just happens by itself. So the first card out is Divine Guidance, number 5. 5 is about overcoming obstacles. I feel like that's what you've already did. And change and life path. On the bonus is the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teacher or friends. So this divine guidance to me, although it says that on the bottom there, I feel like this is more, it's more in the past of overcoming obstacles. I think it's something you overcame in the past, and now you've changed your path. You're going into this very much like, I think that you're the person in this card. It is divine guidance. And so I think a lot of the times you're showing up as a teacher. Usually when I get this card, it is for you. And obviously your inner being is with you every step of the way, and you're getting that guidance every step of the way. And Pisces, for sure, listening for those deeper feelings, want to find out the deeper meaning of everything. That's typical Pisces, generalizing Pisces. However, this time around, I think this is you. And then if he wants to focus again, I don't know. On the bottom there, and I don't know if that's your left or your right, but to my right, there's a little doggy there. Thing on the bottom. Doesn't focus. On the bottom there's a little dog, and you might actually literally have a dog. But if you don't, this just means that what you're bringing to the table besides light and love is friendship, loyalty, trustworthiness, the unconditioned again. Like, have you ever seen a upset dog? Like, that dog won't talk to you because you did something wrong. Like, I don't think there's a more unconditional species on this planet than the dogs. Like, they're so freaking unconditional. It makes me cry. It's like, whether you're away 2 minutes or 2 years, it doesn't matter. Well, 2 years, they might like, who are you again? Because they're also not like hanging on to things and people too long. They're very much living in the moment. They can have some issues. Okay, don't go there. Okay. So this is a representation of you. You're trustworthy. You're loyal. You're a friend. You're listening, and you're very unconditional. With the light and love, it just seeps through more and more. And with this unconditioned, like really listening in is what I feel to people. You're the guidance for a lot of people right now. And it doesn't matter, like you see on his cape there on the bottom, there's so many symbols representing different sort of religions or different, it's not even important to point out, because it's like, it's sort of showing that you're not that. You don't care if you're talking to somebody that is an atheist. It doesn't matter to you if their religious beliefs are like Christian, or it doesn't matter. You're just a strong leader and a strong teacher right now. And there's a golden key and there's a silver key in the back there on top, like over his head, which just shows the importance of equality, like the importance of equality. There's something about dealing with equal for all, like an equal, there's, depending on what you're doing for a living, like I feel like this is work related. It's like an equality for all. It should be equal for all. I hope that makes sense to you, because it doesn't really make sense to me. I understand equality for all, but I just don't know what that really truly means. Then there's something about being pointed in a new direction, and you can take up, like you can take this offer up or not. And I see that as a staircase next to you, like on his on that side. The steps there, the stairs are very like subtle, and on this side they're very physical, like very showing. And I'm drawn to talk about that how one side is like you did this. Excuse me. So I really got something in my throat there, and I pray to God that this reading continues to work even though I paused it. So you get to choose what road to travel here now. It seems like you're put upon a new path. I don't know if you quite see it yet. It's like an offer is going to come in. I think it's completely different from what you're doing at work. That like there's a suggestion, there's a idea, there's something like an invite to something saying, do you want to jump on this? Like, do you want to come be with us doing this thing? So I feel like there's a suggestion coming in. And then there's a lot about blue, like a lot of blue around it, the frequency of blue, the color. What else can we tell Pisces? Yeah, very much like the Empress, Queen of Gabriel. It's like sitting on your throne. And it's interesting because here, first we had a dog in the Divine Guidance, and then we have a cat. So there's a lot about animals also going on for you. This is, Queen of Gabriel is very much like sitting on your throne, being very sure of yourself, knowing exactly who you are. So you're in a very stable energy right now, a very beautiful energy. That's probably why you're such a teacher and such a light to other people right now. You're being described as passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. That's absolutely beautiful. And on the bottom it says, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. And those helpful people is what I said, is like, it feels like somebody's going to come in with an offer, offering you something to go on a new journey to choose something different. This cat is showing up as loving yourself, and both you and the cat is very content. It's like you're happy with each other. And for me, that is just this love again, this self-love that has come out, like memories of love, passion ignited, love begins. It's like this beautiful love that you have for yourself is showing up in this cat form, and just showing you that you're so on the right track of loving yourself, but you're also like, the cat, the quite opposite of a dog, that although you're trustworthy, loyal, unconditional, a really good friend, you're also the cat type that is very much right now, which I think it's so good for you, Pisces, because it's not a typical trait of the Pisces sign to care a bit more about yourself. Like I said, if it doesn't suit you, like a cat, if it doesn't suit you, you're not going to do it. And before, if you ever did anything, maybe you were complaining a tiny bit about it, but this time around it's like, no, you're actually going to delegate it. Like you're going to give it to somebody else to fix whatever this is for you. You're not going there. It's really beautiful energy that you got going here. And you seem to be growing into this very much like this very powerful leader or teacher of some sort that is really having like a ripple effect of almost like humanity around you. So I'm going to go deeper and find more stuff about what's going on here, and perhaps what you like, take it a bit into the future and see what's going on here. So if you feel like you resonate with this reading, then come to the extended if you want, of course. It's down below in the description box. If not, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you back soon.